All right.
Today is Sunday, December the 3rd, 2017.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
So we're about to do something. We're about to
Christmas
tree. Christmas tree? Did you say Christmas tree? We're gonna do that today.
Woo!
Woo!
My ear.
The Christmas tree.
You were. I didn't know you were recording.
You're gonna be 16 in March, and then after that, it's like what, 2 more years, huh?
Then the big 1-8.
And like Brittany, she found her own place when she was 18. It's like a big thing, like, you know, it's like, I'm 18 and I want to have my own place and I want to have my own furniture and my own pets and your own things.
I'm gonna have a nice bed though, because I already have a bed.
So you want
nice.
a place to call your own.
When did that time comes out?
So like when you're 18 or 19, you may find yourself in your own home with a really good job and in college and
And a really cute puppy.
see that, guys? So it's like Brianna will be 16 soon, and then 2 more years after that she'll be 18.
That's gonna go by fast because I remember when I turned 14, which felt like a few months ago, but it was 2 years ago, and I'm 15.
So it's like, that's it. I mean, after that, it's like your children leave the nest. And if you're a single parent like I am, say I have no one in my life except for my children that live with me. And they're growing up and moving out. And then eventually I'll be home alone with no one with me. And bringing in more children into the family is something that's a mutual benefit for both the children and for a parent who has so much to give. Like me, I have so much to give. I have so much to offer. I have a very stable and loving environment and a very caring environment. And why not share that and bring a child into my life, because then I'm bringing something special into their lives because they're in need of a home. They're in need of parents. They're in need of brothers and sisters who can visit. And they're in need of that stable environment. And I have that. And that's the thing, Brianna. It's like, I want to be able to continue to offer that, right? And I'll get into that towards the end of this video. But I'm in the process, and it's been started, like I started it 2 years ago. And it's very challenging being a single parent, like especially when you're a male. It really is, I'm telling you. But we'll get into that later. But we're gonna go. We're gonna do some shopping.
Christmas shopping.
Well, we did the Christmas shopping. We're gonna do Christmas tree shopping, right?
It's still Christmas shopping.
Yeah, so. I said they had 3 minutes to get down here, so by the time you get, it'll be 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. How are we gonna be able to fit in the car with a tree?
No, we'll just put a
One
kid
adult
on the roof.
and 3 children. Is this gonna work out?
We're gonna put a kid on the roof.
So we're gonna run next door and we'll drop them off there. We'll do this Christmas tree thing. It'll be more of a surprise. Then we take it back here and then like we put it up and then we'll all just decorate it. We're gonna go back out shopping again. We gotta finish more stuff. We went to one place that didn't have exactly what we needed, so we're going to another place. But this time we decided to go home and take a snack break instead of going out to eat, which is, I guess, because of the fact I was checking on the kids to see how they were doing because they were up the street playing. And that's how that is. And they're being supervised. There's parents there, so don't think that I'm leaving kids with no parents. But you and I are like fast walkers. And
For me, I used to be a slow walker, but ever since I got my Fitbit and I started being more active, and at one point in the beginning of my Fitbit, I was actually calculating my calories and putting in stuff that I ate.
Yeah.
But I stopped doing that because I stopped doing it. So I eat food, but then I burn it off, and I burn about 800 calories to 1,000 calories a day.
so you and I are like, we're all about healthy foods.
The things you'll mainly see me eating are avocados, a bunch of broccoli and cauliflower, corn, and chicken, and sometimes salmon or tilapia. And I usually eat low calorie stuff when I have snacks. Like I'll eat a bowl of cut up avocado and cut up blueberries and strawberries, Or sometimes when we get peaches, I'll put that in there and I'll put bananas in it with it. And I make smoothies sometimes. I eat a lot of healthy stuff, but then there's sometimes I'll eat something unhealthy because I don't want to get my body so used to not eating anything healthy. Like, I don't want to get my body so used to eating just healthy stuff. So if I do decide to cheat one day, my body's like, what is this? What's happening? And it goes out of whack. So I like to keep everything in balance. And so I'll have some cheat days or I'll eat an unhealthy snack, but then I'll work it off. So I'm about that. I was not like that when I was younger. I was just eating whatever I wanted and didn't care. But now I do. And I drink plenty of water. That's a good thing. Plenty of water and no soda.
Yeah, I mean, just influences in your lives change as we get older. The people who are around, and it's like you change the way you eat, and our circumstances are different now than they used to be. So, I mean, now we're walking a lot because we have access to the beach. So it's like it's just
this.
yeah, and I keep track with the phone too, my steps, and they're pretty comparable. But I think yours would be more accurate than mine. But when we go in the refrigerator, guys, it's like this is what goes on, huh? It's like
Chicken.
yeah, turkey, like vegetables. I got all kinds of vegetables and their peppers and
Veggies.
you know, veggies, more kale and spinach. And then of course you got more spinach, more vegetables, green beans.
Yes.
You got occasional cheese and stuff. But you know what?
Oh,
why not?
and my,
and the kefir
My lunch snack.
and our
peanut butter and
sandwich,
jelly.
and then of course that, and look, no fat in here. It's just the way it goes, and we're about like the healthy options. We got the
And sometimes for breakfast, I like to eat crispy rice. You don't need to get that name brand stuff. You can just get the cheaper stuff, which is still the same thing, but it's like not a lot of calories, and it's good, and it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that frosting stuff on it. And then healthy pancakes and coconut oil and no salt added and whatever low sodium natural creamy butter, peanut butter.
yeah. And then of course for oil, look at this. Can't go wrong with that, huh? And then you sprinkle a little bit of that on your salads, and of course I take my vitamins and supplements, and we got
Reduced calorie bread.
yeah, it goes on, guys. And then this really good organic stuff, and then I use stevia for sweetening, and then of course real cranberries, and then natural protein bars, and it just goes on. And then of course the hibiscus tea. You've got to love that stuff. And I'm always about the beans and whole wheat flour if we're doing something. 100% peanuts. It's the way it is, guys. So for those who are like, well, what's in your fridge? What's in your cabinets? There it is. Because you guys are asking, what kind of foods do you eat? I go out to Indian restaurants, but you know how selective I am. There's things that they have that I cannot have, and I have to watch my blood pressure because it's hereditary in the family. So that's why that's a big concern of
Oh, I
mine
hope I don't get that.
because of cardiovascular diseases that run in the family. So I have to have things special made. A lot of buffet items I got to stay away from because it's already made the way they make it. So a lot of things I can't pick, and I got to be selective what places I go to because I have to ask: does it have this in it? Does it have coconut? Milk? Does it have what kind of fat is in it? And then I got to make my decision based on that. But the only time we eat out is when we don't have time.
The only time if I ever go out to eat, I either go to Panera Bread and I get a salad and I get some flatbread thingy that's not high in calories, or I go to, I forgot the name of the place. But I always forget the name of it. It's that health store.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the name of it.
It's near Fresh Market.
Yeah.
Bay Naturals.
Bay Naturals, yeah, and I go there and I get a tuna salad sandwich, and it's really good. It's on this whole grain type bread thing with not sprouts, it's like tomatoes, and there's pecans in it. It's so good.
Yeah. So that's us, guys. That's who we are. So it's about healthy food. So if you see me eating at an Indian restaurant, here or there, doesn't mean that I live off of Indian food, because I'm eating salmon and fresh chicken and turkey and low fat. I stay away from
food. I do it because I like to know what I'm putting in my own food.
Yeah. On days that are busy, like especially during a holiday, when you're doing a lot of shopping or you're doing a lot of things, and it's easier to say, hey, you know what? We're shopping. Let's just go out to eat instead of going all the way back home and then going back out.
A quick meal from McDonald's or Subway or the pizza place, or we can go to a Chinese restaurant. Pretty sure a parent would go to like a fast food place.
Yeah.
But
then again, we're selective about what we get off the menus, and you're all about the salads and the tunas and the chicken and.
If I ever go to, I don't really go to Chick-fil-A a lot, but I really like Chick-fil-A, and I like their chicken sandwich.
Over the last 3 years or so, I've lost like 20 pounds, a little over 20 pounds. And I feel so much better than I did a couple years back, and I'm older, so yeah.
Ever since the summer, I've lost 7.
Cool.
And overall, since 7th grade, I've lost 24 pounds. That's a lot.
Holy moly. All
No,
right.
I didn't. Yes, I did.
All right, we're going to go.
25.
We're doing this. All right, so we be here at the Wally World. I'm gonna check Walmart first to see if they got any trees, right?
Yes.
Gotta find the trees. Right,
Yeah.
we made it.
Why?
The trees.
It's such a
How big do we
tree.
need one? Do we need a really big? We got decisions here, guys.
That's huge.
I mean, I like real, but then you're cutting down trees, and I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. So, oh, I don't know. That one's like 12. How tall is that?
Huge.
12 feet tall, guys. Yeah, 12 feet. Oh my gosh, yeah. Too many decisions.
Like these.
Wrapping paper. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Ooh, that does smell good. Alright, so I guess I'm not gonna find anything here but Subway over here, so
That kid looks familiar. That's something really creepy.
yeah. Might be someone you know. Oh my
Someone's
god.
hair is on that. That's disgusting.
But we got all these things right there. So we're gonna get back home and decorate, right? We're gonna do that.
Yes.
Oh man.
Woo!
So now we got a whole lot of stuff back there, huh?
Yes.
So that's gonna be fun, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna do this. What you cooking, huh? I smell food up in here. Ooh, those are obviously red peppers. I'm probably gonna get more of those, don't I? And you got chicken, green beans.
And then I'm gonna put my chicken on top of pasta with some onions,
And you got cauliflower in here.
which I have yet to cook.
Oh, well, things are looking good. So far, this is what we've got done with the tree. Right? So we're gonna be doing presents the next couple of days, wrapping up presents, but that's what it looks like here in this corner. So I moved this over here. Figured it'd be easier. But there it is, right? Right, Brianna? That's a good place for it. It's like 7.5 feet tall, right? I think that's what it was. But then that's when the little elves come out and start wrapping up presents each and every night. And then there's the big surprise on Christmas Day, right? That's when it all happens.
So, you should put a present under the tree each day.
Oh,
But he's gonna get 25 presents.
well, that would be cool, huh?
I'm like, that means you gotta get 25 gifts. Put 25 gifts underneath the tree.
Yeah.
This knife had onion remnants, I think. The word remnants. I think that's, is it a word?
Residual or?
Reminiscent is a word I know, but
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Remnants. I'm gonna search for
The residual onion juice.
Remnants.
Like carpet
What
remnants.
does remnants mean?
Here's what I found on the web for what does remnants mean.
Oh, that's for past events. But no, not that. Yeah, residual. I'm getting our words mixed up.
Alright, so it's kind of quiet upstairs. I'm gonna go see what's going on. So, what was that? You hear that?
It's probably them.
Alright, I'm gonna go up there. It feels nice out here. Still pretty warm, and it's December 3rd. It's a Sunday. Look at the beautiful sky. Nice weather. Brianna wants a white Christmas, right, Brianna? You want a white Christmas. So we'll see how that goes. If we don't get a white Christmas, we'll just have to like make fake snow or something. Right? Or like you were saying, we're just gonna have to take a trip to Canada. Like after Christmas. Maybe on your birthday. That's the time, right? On your birthday, because then it'd be easier.
Not the day of.
Well, after, anytime after. So that would be, because it's still in March, you still can get snow. So, you know. Because I'm going to tell you guys, you're not going to get snow here. It's not happening. It's a very rare occasion that you ever get snow here. Because the nights are 50s and 40s in the winters and upper 50s, 60s, and 70s all winter during the day. So, yeah, snow, not going to happen. Well, we got to work on this a little bit more. Got wrapping later. It'll be fun. Fun stuff. Love this time of year. I just remembered we have all that fan mail that's in the garage.
Boom. We do.
Yes, we do. It's like, I just left it in there. It's been sitting there for months. Just remember, try not to send fan mail to the old address, because we still have fan mail that's been sitting here for months and months. We haven't gone through it, but there's a lot of it, and you guys are amazing. There's just all this in here, and fan mail in here, and we're trying to sort through it. It's just a lot going on, but we're going to get to it. But like I said, we've stopped taking in fan mail because of the fact that there's a lot going on, and it's really hard to keep up with everything. Just you being who you are and commenting and showing us you're there, that's just as amazing as anything. And you don't have to give us fan mail to show how amazing you are. But anyway, I figured I'd let you know it's been sitting here for a long time, and we still got to go sort through it. But we're not taking fan mail anymore since we moved in June, and this isn't going to happen. We're done with that. We just have all that fan mail that we've had since what? It seemed like probably some of it's from last year. Yeah.
December.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just that there is so much going on. It's hard to go through thousands of letters. So we try to go through a little bit at a time, but we still have like those boxes that's been sitting in there since
Pretty
June,
sure
basically.
we might
Yeah.
have more somewhere.
Yeah, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Our amazing viewers, which are fans, or you guys are like fan. We call you Fan Mully, right?
Yeah,
It's like
Fan.
instead of family, it's like Fan Mully.
Get it?
Yeah, because it's like I feel like the more of you guys that we meet out there when we're just doing our everyday things, it just seems like it brings the world closer together, and it's just an amazing experience. And that's what really motivates us to post YouTube videos. It's seeing you guys and changing your guys' lives and being part of your lives. And that's the motivation, because there is nothing after that, because this has been a fun hobby since what, 2007?
Since long before I don't even know.
So like our whole reasoning behind posting videos was to reach out to everyone and to share our creativity with you guys. And that's the way it's always been. That's the way it's going to be until we are just so busy with everything that we're not going to have the time to do that. And we're coming close to that time with me going through the adoption process. And that's just going to be something that's going to be the priority like always. And YouTube is going to probably be left in the dust when that happens, because I've been starting this adoption process, 2 years ago. That's when I started like looking into it all and it's just, like I said, I'll get into that in the video towards the end of this. All right, so the video right here that's being uploaded right now to my personal channel is what you're going to see after this point in this video, since we have a larger audience that we can reach out to on this channel, and we had a lot of questions, so I figured this would be a good place to also answer those questions, so we got it covered. So here it is. Hey, it's Roland, all for Tube Kids Dad. And today is a beautiful day. It's in the 70s today, and it's December 3rd. It's on a Sunday, and we're going to be going to get a Christmas tree. So Brianna and I and the little ones are going out shopping in a little bit, and we're going to put it in the corner I have in the house here. So we're going to do that. Even though I bought some furniture recently and put it in the corner, we're going to move things around, put the tree there, going to do some present wrapping tonight. It's going to be an amazing thing. And of course, like I said, we don't put everything on YouTube, so I'm not going to be recording the kids in the house. I'm not going to be recording a few things. So, you know, when you go on the main channel and you see the Christmas tree and like, okay, well, what happened to buying it and putting it up and all that? There's going to be a lot of that stuff missing because we're trying to retain family time for ourselves, guys. Like I said, I'm not putting everyone out there in our family. And that's just the way it's going to be. And you guys had questions, and I'm going to answer them. And the first set of questions you had was based on the video we were posting about the parrots. Are you going to adopt them? And you had questions about the gender of the parrots. Or are the parrots, are they girl parrots or boy parrots? Because I'm confused. Because the first video was a him, a he, and then the next one's a she or her. And it's like, okay, let me answer that so you guys understand. When we went to the pet store, we saw this parrot, okay? It was a male parrot. It was full of colors, full of personality, very friendly, and it came up to us. It was showing us signs that it wanted to play. And it was really adorable, and Brianna fell in love with him. It's like, we should adopt him. We need to get him. It's like, we should have him. I mean, we're going to be adopting kids. Why not adopt a parrot? And I had to put some thought into it, and I was like, you know, maybe we should. And then we went back again, saw the parrot. It was still there. And then Brianna was letting him crawl around on her, and she really wanted the parrot. And then we went home and thought about it. I was like, you know what, maybe we should. Let's just go get the parrot. Then we went there. The parrot was gone. It was already sold. So someone adopted him. So then there was another parrot that was next to that parrot who was a little quieter. But this time, this parrot actually came down to us and started bobbing his head up and down and was looking to get our attention. And that one was a female. So then we were kind of hesitant. Okay, we really love the personality of the one that was adopted, but maybe she'll be okay. So maybe we could adopt her and add her to the family. And then it was like, we were thinking about it. And so we left and went home and thought about it, and then talked to some friends about it. And they said, hey, you know, those birds, you know, they do bite a lot. If you're having little kids, they could bite their fingers and stuff. And they are very noisy, and be prepared for lots of screeching, loud sounds. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm trying to adopt children, and, you know, I don't want them to be, you know, to get bit. And they're also saying like the droppings can spread germs and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Kids that one of them's gonna be younger than Caitlin. So one's gonna be about 4 years old. One's gonna be about 8 years old that I'm adopting. One's a female, one's a girl, and one's a boy, okay? So I just wanted to clarify that. And also, guys, you're like, oh, that's great. You're adopting kids. So that means that you're gonna be growing your YouTube channel family size, and then you're gonna have more to share on YouTube. And sorry guys, I don't want to like disappoint you, but we're not putting everything that goes on in our lives on YouTube. I've already showed that example with Caitlin, being she was getting very distracted in school, and she's only 6 years old. And last year I said, you know what, it's time to pull her out of the videos. And we had her a couple appearances once in a while here and there, but it was very brief. And now we're down to the point of like no appearances. And the reason for that is to protect her privacy and to protect our privacy, because a young child that age doesn't know when not to say things, people that they don't really know. And when she was getting a lot of that popularity through YouTube, she was getting a lot of confrontation from fans like, hey, I love your videos, hey. And they would ask her questions, and Caitlin would not know what to say, and she wouldn't know what to hold back when it came to answering those questions. And some of those questions were quite personal, and Caitlin would just say it all. And that includes names of her family members, addresses, phone numbers, names of schools. I mean, it got into details, because it's not only in school that she would be confronted by fans, it would be in public places. And I don't want to be the one that puts my hand over a child's mouth to say, no, don't say this, because I feel that's rude. So I feel to avoid that situation from happening, the less popular she is on YouTube, the less she'll be noticed. And it's worked out because she hasn't been getting that recognition and distraction. And I don't want this to happen to the children that I adopt. So I am not going to be putting them in the videos. So I don't want to disappoint you guys, but that's just the way it's going to be. I'm going to have the same rules applying to the kids that I adopt, because they are young. It's not like when we started YouTube in the beginning, where Brianna was like 5 years old, because at that time our channel was not that popular. She never got recognized in school. There was no distractions. There was none of that. Plus, back then, we weren't as experienced with the whole YouTube platform, and we weren't as knowledgeable about privacy, and we didn't realize how much information can be put out there, and how intense things can get with the popularity of YouTube, because we were just, you know, a small channel. But things have changed, guys, and that's why we got to take these protocols, because we got to be able to be safe and maintain a level of privacy and still be able to enjoy our family life and share some of the things we do with you. But I think by the time we adopt, or shall I say I, because it's just a single dad. I'm just a single dad that's adopting, which is another situation I have to address. It's much harder to adopt children as a single man than it is as a single woman. So if you're a single dad trying to adopt children, I mean, I wish you the best, because it's more challenging, because a lot of agencies can discriminate against a single father, especially when it's in other countries. And it seems like that there is more children available in other countries to adopt than there are in the United States. And the US is not as, they don't really pick and choose like they do in the other countries. So, you have a better chance of adopting as a single dad if you're adopting a child in the US. But it's going to take longer because of the availability, and, there's just a lot of other parameters involved there. So it just gets technical, and it can get complicated, and it can be stressful. So this has been something I started 2 years ago, and we're at the point right now that things are starting to look hopeful. So that's where we are, guys. And like I said, we don't put all our family out there, only what we want to share. So that's how it is. So you may think it's just us, but when the camera's off, there's more to it than you think. But anyway, take care, have a great day, and if you're doing decorations for the holidays, have fun with that, and enjoy your family time or time with your friends, and have a great holiday, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. Have an amazing one. Take care. I guess that's pretty much going to conclude this vlog for tonight. And Brianna's in there doing her cooking in here. Kids are playing. They had dinner, and Brianna has her own specific thing she likes to make to eat. So that's gonna be it, guys. Each and every one of you are totally amazing. And I guess, Brianna, we will just we'll post another one in a day or so. We'll see how that goes, as I'm pretty much concluding this vlog, because we got a lot of things to do. Whole lot of things to do. Yeah.
So have a good night, because it's night, but whenever you watch this, have a good day or night or morning.
Yeah, whatever it may be.